Hi, I'm Genhee, physician and founder of ElevateMD, and in this video, I'm going to discuss why doctors who make a lot of money still feel broke. As specialists, we earn a decent income, and you would think that if we earn a good living and we earn good coin, that we should feel really confident that we have enough money to save and enjoy in retirement. And yet, so many of us still feel like we're broke or that we don't have enough money. Why do we feel like that? We feel like that because we're uncertain. We don't have a defined goal and we don't have a defined plan in place. This is where a freedom point becomes really important. If we have a clear picture of how much we can save, how much we earn, and how much we spend, then we have a better idea of how hard we have to work, how long we have to work, and how diligent we have to be about taking those extra shifts to make sure that we're comfortable in our retirement. When we don't know how much we've saved, when we don't have a goal in place, and we have no idea whether or not we've saved enough to live the same type of life that we live now or to live comfortably, the uncertainty causes so much stress. I remember making over 6 figures in any given year and still feeling broke. I didn't know if I was saving enough and how much I could freely spend and still feel comfortable that I would be secure in retirement. And the reason why so many of us make decent coin but still have that insecurity is because we don't have an effective plan in place. We don't know how much money we need to save to make sure that we're going to be comfortable in our retirement years. And that level of uncertainty just causes stress, angst, and anxiety, and then manifests itself into feeling like we're broke. I remember what it was like to still feel broke after making that much money. It was frankly embarrassing. It's embarrassing because I know that we make decent money as physicians, but why do I feel like I can't spend my hard-earned money? And why don't I feel confident that I've saved enough? It's simply because I didn't have a plan in place. I didn't have a goal. I didn't establish a freedom point. So I was left in this vague, uncertain realm that just made me pervasively uncomfortable and stressed. That just forced me to work harder. I felt guilty if I said no to a locum or to work overtime, and that led to more stress and burnout. One of the worst feelings that I experienced after earning decent money, working hard as a physician, was that feeling of uncertainty. I didn't feel like I was broke, but I felt like I didn't know or was confident that I was saving enough money. Somebody who's making a lot of money should be able to save a lot of money, but I didn't know how much I should be saving and if I was saving enough to retire comfortably for when I wanted to stop working. And these feelings of uncertainty are pervasive in our medical community. We make all this great money, but we don't know if we're broke, we don't know if we're saving enough, or if we're saving responsibly. And the reason for that is because we don't have a plan in place. Once I established a freedom point and I knew exactly how hard I had to work and how much I had to work to make sure that I was comfortable in retirement, all of a sudden, those feelings of being ashamed and embarrassed just melted away because I had a plan in place. I knew what I needed to do to reach my goal, and that allowed me the freedom to be able to spend comfortably because I knew that even if I spent this money, that I was still saving and my investments were still growing in the background to make sure that I could retire at the age that I wanted to. What you can do to not feel broke is establish a budget. And the easiest way to do that is go through your credit cards, see where you spend, and make a list. Once you make that list, you can summarize how much you need to earn on a regular basis and from month to month. That's going to help you determine how much you can save based on the income that you earned. Once you've established a budget, having a positive mindset is going to help you invest better. It's going to give you more confidence to know that you're investing the right amount of money for your future. And it's going to help you have that sense of freedom to be able to spend freely and without guilt. We all have very different and complicated relationships with money, but when we start to open up a dialogue about our finances, have more conversations about finances with our spouses, and prioritize our personal goals, then we can better plan the uses for that money to make sure that we're enjoying the money in our daily lives, but also saving responsibly for our retirement. If you're a person who thinks that talking about money is taboo, or you shut down when conversations about money are being discussed around the table, then chances are you have an unhealthy relationship with money and finances. What ElevateMD hopes to do is to normalize the conversations about money. Once we start to normalize conversations about money, then we can understand and share the problems that we have and work together to find the best resources and solutions to help effectively wealth build. Let's break those negative relationships with money and start having more open conversations and feeling okay to talk about effective wealth building. After all, we deserve it. We're hardworking individuals that need to take responsibility to find the best ways to build wealth to make sure that we're comfortable in retirement. ElevateMD can help you find a better mindset with money because we open up a conversation and dialogue. And once you see that you're having the same problems as the next high net worth physician, you come to realize that we're all not as different as we think we are. We're here to help you cultivate the right mindset so that you can find the right relationship with money. That will lead you to the best pathway for wealth generation and acceleration for you and your family. If you want to develop a positive mindset with money, visit my website at drgenheeso.com. I'll see you in the next video.